Image copyright PA Image caption James Chapman left was David Davis top aide. The former Chief of Staff to Brexit Secretary David Davis has said leaving the EU will be a calamity for our country. James Chapman claimed 2 cabinet ministers had expressed interest in a new centre party to oppose Brexit. He also claimed that the Conservatives will struggle to win a majority again. Pro-Brexit Tory MP Jacob Rees-Mogg said the party was broadly united and most voters accepted the result of last year's referendum. Mr. Chapman was a senior advisor to former Chancellor George Osborne before becoming Brexit Secretary David Davis Chief of Staff. He quit the government before June's general election and now works in public relations. In June, he accused Prime Minister Theresa May of taking an absolutist position on some aspects of Brexit policy and of having hamstrung his former boss Mr. Davis. He has called for a new party called the Democrats to oppose Brexit. Speaking to the Today program, he claimed that the 2 main parties have been captured by their fringes. He claimed that 2 cabinet ministers and a number of people who have been in Conservative cabinets before, now better cabinets, I might say, than the current one, and a number of shadow cabinet ministers have also been in touch. They're not saying that they're going to quit their parties, but they understand that there's an enormous gap in the centre of British politics. Image caption Conservative MP Jacob Rees-Mogg said most voters accepted the referendum result. He added, "My view is that the Conservative Party brand has now been damaged to such an extent that the party won't ever again get a majority. Don't forget that 60% of the Tory parliamentary party were for Remain and now they're paralysed. They won't say what they think." Mr. Rees-Mogg, who campaigned for a vote to leave the EU ahead of last year's referendum, said First Secretary of State Damien Green campaigned to remain in the EU but now is playing a crucial role in ensuring government policy is delivered. He added, "I think most people in the higher levels of the party and across the Conservative Party and the nation have accepted the democratic result of the referendum." On the subject of a new anti-Brexit centre party, he suggested their proposed name ought to be the Oligarchs, rather than the Democrats. The Conservative backbencher argued that the Liberal Democrats campaigned at this year's election on a policy of giving voters a second referendum on a final Brexit deal and the electorate blew a raspberry at them. New Lib Dem leader Sir Vince Cable has said he wants to occupy the vast middle ground in British politics that's largely been abandoned and has proposed giving voters the option of an exit from Brexit. Mr. Chapman's interview follows a call on Twitter for Conservatives and others to jump ship to a new party and for a new referendum in 2019. Past time for sensible MPs in all parties to admit Brexit is a catastrophe, come together in new party if need be, and reverse it. Ref 19, he tweeted on the 8th of August.